Hi, everyone. Val with Dragonfly Crystals back for another wonderful free Akashic record reading show with Cheri, Trancing, Spirit.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's okay. And
What the heck?
Starfish. So with Cheri, Trancing with Spirit, and Starfish Jennie. And so we're without a guest reader
Bye.
tonight, which is fine because Jennie and Cheri will handle it beautifully. And I am so happy to have all of you in the chat. I want to say hi to Janet, Barbara Starr, Laura, Marby, Akila, Carolyn, and Jessica so far. Thank you for joining us. And these energies that we go into. Oh, hi, a light worker, and Karen. Hi, and Rishi. I am going to stop there with saying hi because I don't want to take any time away from the readers and answering your questions. And it would be great if you were as specific as you can with your questions so that the Akashic Record Masters can get down to the details of what you really want to know. And so here we are again. We're going to set the energy by taking a deep breath. But first, before we do that, I just want to tell you at the end, there is a clearing and healing that we do with that the Akashic Record Masters, we call on them to do this. And so stay for that. And so with that said, we will take a deep breath in, hold it at the top for a few beats, and then exhale through the mouth. And another deep breath in, holding it at the top and exhaling through your mouth. And one last deep breath in, hold it at the top for a few beats, and then exhale slowly through the mouth. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us, and we call forth all of our guides, beings of light, and Akashic Record Masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive clarity that is exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we open ourselves as a group, everyone here now and those who come in for this video later includes everyone's. And we open ourselves to the light with this group. And with this light, we open ourselves to our truth. And with this light, we open ourselves to our soul's purpose. And with this light, we open ourselves to be guided toward our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And so this group is given the truth to best serve us on our healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for us in this moment. And so I'm saying it silently to myself. And with this light and guidance, we unlock the energy field of this group to receive the record of our souls. The records are now open. And so we will start with our first question, which is Rishi for Jennie. Hey guys, I would like to know, what can I do to get unstuck and move forward in life?
Hi, Rishi. It's nice to see you in the chat. Well, I'm become more involved in the community, which is what you've been doing. But they're saying they would like to see you take some classes, some Zoom classes in either mediumship or psychic abilities or reading the Akashic records. And in doing so, you will become unstuck. You will definitely become unstuck. So, and I do see you growing in your presence and becoming the light that you really are, and showing who you are and showing the light that you are. So you have a lot to offer people, Rishi. So you just gotta like take one step on the path, and then it'll start to happen. So they're saying take classes. So lots of people offer classes. Marina offers classes. Val also offers classes, but that's what they're saying. Take classes and then become more involved in this community, and that will do it.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Jenny. That was great. And Rishi, thank you for that question. And Barbara, for Cheri, will my caretaking issues improve in the next year?
Hi, Barbara. Caretaking. What exactly do you mean by care? Are you caring for somebody or? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
They're saying that
Your husband has dementia.
in about 6 months, it's going to be maybe a little tough until summer. And then once summer comes, there's going to be relief for you around the middle of summer. They're saying that we know it's tough. We know that it's difficult for you, but things will change, and there will be options that will open up to you, that will it will improve for all involved. It will put everybody where they need to be, so everybody can actually live their journey to their fullest. And once things are going to happen over the course of these coming months that are going to put you on a trajectory, and you're going to start to realize what certain steps you're going to need to take. And once you realize the certain steps that you need to take, the doors will open, and you will be shown the direction that you need to go. And once you take that step, you're both going to be in places that are best for you, and that will help you live to the fullest. And they're telling me that you have to remember that even though you're on a journey together, we each have our separate journeys. And sometimes we are meant to do things alone. And sometimes that means that even though we're still together, we might need to take separate paths. And when that comes, that just remember that that's what is best for the spirit when things happen, and you have to possibly make a decision that might put you each on different trajectories. But it's what is for the best for each of your journeys. And that's what is most important, that you for your path. It sometimes isn't what we think it is, but it's just the way it is. And they're saying that we will be with you, and that once everything plays out, you are gonna feel so much better and so much bright. I see like your world's gonna really open up, and you're gonna be in a much better place, and you're gonna be okay. they're saying you're going to be fine. You both are going to be fine. And we're there with you. But to just remember that, and you'll be okay. But things will get better for you. And I hope that helped you. And
Oops.
there goes Val.
Cheri, can you see the questions?
Yeah, let me see who is next. So here, I guess we just, the next question, I don't know how to do that. I don't think I can do that.
Just read it.
It's from Lalima. Could I get an Akashic record if I have an association with Dubai?
Okay. Okay.
She's reading Lalima's question. I read it to her. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, you definitely have a past in Dubai. So I just got to, I'm not even sure about this, but I'm getting like a tribe of like what I would call nomads. I don't know if that's the correct word for it. That move around and let me see if I can get more about what you were doing. Wow, it sounds crazy. So I get that you were a part of these people that moved around from place to place, following this. I don't know if it was the seasons or where the food source was, but you were a female and a very higher up female, like a leader. I don't even know how that could be, but let's see what else I can get. Okay, now I'm getting like really, really rich, like nomads or people that move around. And you were a female and I don't know if you were sold off or you were, had kind of an arranged marriage to a very, very, very rich person. And then you were really, really rich. I don't know how that makes any sense because it doesn't make sense to me. So now I'm asking if you were happy. I think you were as happy as you could have been in those circumstances. But I also get that you've used that in this lifetime and took all the things that you learned there, and then you're a better version of yourself now. And so you've used that to become successful in your life, happy and successful in your life now. So definitely you were there. And I can't date it. Yeah, because I don't know anything about it. That's all I have. That was a hard one.
Thank you. That was great.
For some reason,
Yeah, it was, I'm sure.
hard.
Oh, that was good. And I enjoyed that. Lolima, thank you for your question. And for Cheri, we have Garnet who's asking, what lives have I lived? Well, that's pretty general. A billion. If you could get more specific, that would really be great. Like, did I have a life as XYZ? If you don't mind, I'm going to just skip you for now, Garnet, and let you clarify something we can zero in on. Did I have a life as a follower of Jesus? Whatever you want to ask. I'll put that on hold for now, and we'll give Cheri Starr. Is there any reason why I was born with 2 birthmarks?
Okay. Hi, Star. Let's see. They just said in remembrance. And I asked of what? And they're like, where you've come from. The struggles that you came from. What you gave up. They're saying what you had to give up and what you had to go through to get through what you went through. And to remember, and they're saying it will be revealed in time. You will remember. But the time isn't now. And you'll know when you're ready. That's all. That's what I got. So
That's beautiful. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Cheri. And Star, thank you for that question. And for Jennie, we have Jessica Lynn. Did I have a past life in Egypt?
Hi, Jessica Lynn. Yeah, I see you on the Nile in boating. You were in charge or of the boats for supplies, moving supplies up and down the Nile. And that was a very important job, actually. And it took a lot of grit, and it took a lot of determination, and it took a lot of intelligence to know when to move the supplies and when to not move the supplies. And then you also had relationships with all these people. So it's like being a business person on the river in supplies on a boat. So that's what I get. But you honestly, you could have many lives in Egypt. But that's the one that came up. So that must have something important. That must have something important to do about your life now. So you're probably bringing all that forward. But you were a hard worker. You were very smart, and everybody trusted you. That's the big thing. everybody that you worked with, all these different people trusted you. And that's a really big thing. So I think that's the biggest thing, actually, is that you had the intelligence and the trust.
Thank you. That was great. That was beautiful, Jenny. And thank you, Jessica, for that. And create love for Cheri. I would love a reading. Which direction am I going in the next 6 months?
Okay. Hi, Create Love. Okay, let's see what they have for you. They're showing me you diligently walking your path. That you're going in the right direction and where you need to go, and you're just walking the path, and you're doing it with ease. It looks like it's a stroll. And you're also noticing things at the same time you're walking your path. So it's looking like what they're showing me is that you're going to be on the right path, and you're going to be working in more ways than one. You're going to be working in the way you need to, but you're not going to forget to stop and smell the roses at the same time. And that things should be, they show me you just strolling down this path, and you'll stop and you'll smell a rose here. You'll look at the bird here, and then you'll do what you need to do. And then you'll take a break and you'll move. And, so they're showing me that things should be progressing nicely for you. And they're at this time not showing me any, things that are negative or anything. That you're on your journey, you're going where you need to go, and you're doing everything right now, and just keep up doing what you're doing. And you should make it through these next 6 months relatively, not that anything's ever completely easy, but you should, and keep everything in stride. So you're going to be fine. They're showing me. So, I know that it's hard to be very specific with an open-ended question like that. So, but that's what they gave me. So it looks promising for the next 6 months. Enjoy.
Thank you for that, Cheri. And thank you for that question, Create Love. And for Jenny, we have Karen. Is the birthmark on my left leg from a past life death?
I'm not getting that it is. I'm just, it's not from a death.
Okay. That's it. All right. Thank you, Jenny. And thank you for that, Karen. And for Cheri, we have Carolyn Adams. I would ask for a reading that may help me move forward as a light worker. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Caroline. Open your heart. They're saying open your heart to all that is and that's divine. And to fully, you're going in the right direction, but to fully go to where you want to go, you need to open your heart fully to the divine source and all that is, and you need to have trust. And once you can fully open your heart and to let go of your reservations and to let go of the fear and put your trust in the divine, that once you can do that, that's when everything's going to really open up for you, and when you are really going to take off, and your gifts and everything will come in and really be of assistance for you on your journey. And they're saying, don't be scared. There's nothing to fear, and just trust. Have faith in yourself, have faith in spirit. Once you can do that, have true faith, then, you'll be, they said, off to the races. So, but that's all, you're on the right path. But if you want to fully get to where you need to get in the bigger picture and really embrace it, those are the two things that they're saying you need to do. So just do some introspection, they said, and just take some time of reflection and try and just look at yourself and see maybe what might be holding you back, and then just to let that go. And that's when you'll fully embrace your journey, when you can do that. And they say you can, it's right there, right in front of you. You can grasp it. It's right in front. It's like that ring they're showing me a ring hanging down. All you have to do is grab it, and it's right there. And that's all. And they're always there for you. They said, just ask, and we'll be more than happy to help you. And meditate, and we will guide you.
Wonderful.
Okay.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Cheri.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Carolyn, for that question. And for Jennie, we have a light worker. I have been trying to do automatic writing, but I am not sure if I am being successful with receiving messages from my guides. How can I improve?
I hear practice. It came right in. So let's hear a little bit more. Well, okay. I heard you're doing it correctly. You're correct in what you're doing at this time. Sometimes it just it takes a while for that psychic muscle to become stronger. Like if you were working out to do a marathon, it would take, you would start small and then work your way into the marathon. And they're saying that you're doing it correctly, and you just got to keep doing it, and your psychic muscle will become stronger. And eventually you'll be just writing like crazy. So, and they're very, very pleased about this. They're very happy. They're very happy and pleased with you. I mean, I just get this feeling of happiness. And they're with you, and it's just a matter of keep on and do it every day. If you wanted to do it at the same time every day, that might be good, but because if you do it at the same time every day, your guides know, well, this is the time we're going to do this. So it's like making commitment, and then they'll be there at the same time that you are. But they're very happy with you. Your Akashic Records Masters are just like, yeah, she's doing it. Yep, she's doing it. She's doing it. They're like kind of snapping their fingers. She's doing it.
Oh, that's cute.
But when you do your channeling, you're doing like from your guides. So, it's kind of a different thing. But they said you're on the path, you're doing it right. Just keep on doing it. And don't chide yourself if you think you're not getting enough. Don't do that. Just see every time you pick up a pen and try, that's an advancement. Every single time. Even if you don't get anything, you're still learning something. So yeah, you're on the right path. You're doing the right thing, and congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's great, Jenny. And thank you, a light worker. And we have Garnet has gotten back to us, past life as a gypsy Romany. Did I live it?
Okay.
Cheri.
Hi, Garnet. Yes, several. And they're also saying that you had more than you lived that life in more ways than just as a gypsy Romany. You had a tendency to live that lifestyle in many lives that you lived even when you weren't a gypsy. You tended to gravitate towards that type of atmosphere, or that type of nomad, or that type of freeness, or that just the various energies those lives you tend to gravitate to, no matter where your lives are. And you find it comforting, that lifestyle, and you always tend to want to gravitate towards that, they said. So yes, you've had many long from, all through, even before that time, you still live lives of nomad. Even way before then, you were living that type of lifestyle. So yes, I hope that was helpful for you.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you. Thank you for that, Cheri.
Mm-hmm.
And we have for Jenny, Liz in awe. What do the records say about my relationship with my son? Topsy-turvy, and not sure where it is going or whether I just release him.
Can I read on that, Belle?
Well, you can read on Liz's relationship with her son. Yes, it is anyone related to the sitter, and how you can't read on her son by herself.
Okay.
Yeah, how they relate together. Yeah.
So I'm getting, this is a contract between the two of you. You've been in many lifetimes together. Show him unconditional love, but with boundaries. So showing unconditional love, and don't, it's not the right word. Let him know that he has a loving parent, but he has his path, and he has to find his way down his own path. Let me. And so you have your own path, and you don't have to. You don't have to stay in a tanglehold with him. You have free will. You have choice. Set boundaries for yourself. So I'm reading on you. I'm not reading him. I'm reading self boundaries for yourself. And I'm hearing protect yourself. Keep protection, meaning spiritual protection. So there's ways that you can protect yourself spiritually. You don't have to go tumbling down the hill with them. That's what I'm seeing. I'm kind of seeing the image is two people like rolling down a hill together. And you don't have to do that. But this is a contract and you've been together. But maybe this lifetime, you don't have to get entangled in it anymore. For yourself, learning how to self-love, and self-love is that might be the lesson in this. Sometimes we don't want to put ourselves first because we're taught that we're not supposed to put ourselves first. But in actuality, we are. Because if we put ourselves first and fill ourselves up with love and meditate and do all those things that make us a whole person, then we can help other people. And I'm just getting, if you go tumbling down that hill with him, that's not a place you want to be. So you don't have to do that. It's a choice. So send him love every single day in your heart and in your mind. And in doing that, that may help him rise up to, and pray for him to be the best part of himself, for him to remember the best part of himself. And then if you're sending him love every day, and like do the Hawaiian, what is that prayer? The Hawaiian prayer.
Oh no, pono.
Yes, and do that every single day, and
Oh no.
and don't get in the weeds with them. Choose your life, and by sending him love and doing the prayer for him, you may be able to lift him up spiritually. You may be able to. But so what I'm getting for you is to choose yourself. Choose strength of character, strength of mind, strength of will, and love. Always choose love. Always. But in this case, the love is for yourself. Choose the love for yourself. That's their message. The biggest one is that choose to love yourself.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Jenny. And thank you, Liz and for that question. And Cheri, Sylvia says, hi, which is better, energy staying in the country or moving to the city? Thank you.
Okay. Hi, Sylvia. Let's see. Well, the first thing they showed me was the country. They showed me a field of the sun setting and the prairie grass with trees in the background. They're saying that you will find peace.
Hmm.
They're saying why the decision is ultimately yours. You may find the peace you desire in the country that you will not be able to find in the city. The peace will give you what you need to get to where you want to be. And it will be a lot harder in the city because of, they're saying, all the commotion and all the energy and all that. That's not the, might not be the best place for you right now. You need more of simplicity, this more the simple life, more the peace. And just certain things that would be available to you in the country won't be available to you in the city. And you could always go, they're saying you can always travel to the city, but at least when you come home, you'll have that serenity that you desire and what you will truly need to really, really grow spiritually. So I would say the country. But don't move just because I said that. That's just what they said.
It's always
It's still up to you.
We will.
Right. So, but that's what they had told me.
Thank you,
So
Cheri.
good luck with that.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Thank you, Cheri. And thank you,
Mhm.
Sylvia, for that question. And for Jenny, we have Sonia, who's asking, do my records show me in the South Pacific?
Yes. Yes. Maybe in the 40s, and maybe more than that, actually. Probably, I think more lives than one. So that's one of your happy places. So whenever you reincarnate there, you have a happy life, a very happy life, and you're connected to the earth, you're connected to the moon, you're connected to the stars, you're connected to the sun, you're connected to the wind. I would say that's like your home base for reincarnation. Is there such a thing? I think so.
Yeah, probably.
So you're at your, sometimes at your finest. Your soul is happiest and at its finest when you're living there, because you are connected to the water and the wind and the stars and then and also not only that, the people. And Cheri was talking about peace, that this is a very peaceful place for you. And lots of love, lots of family love, lots of like everybody's family almost. Yeah. Go take a trip there. Or if you can't take a trip there physically, which I would do that if you could, you can do it in your imagination. You can absolutely take a visit there in your imagination, and when you get there, it's real. Does that make sense?
Nice.
Yep.
Good suggestion. Nice. Thank you, Jenny. And
Mhm.
thank you, Sonia, for that question. And BMIDP for Cheri. Hi, ladies. Is there a past life that had an impact on this life?
Hi. Okay, let's see what they have for you. They're saying the Roman times, during the times of I heard like Caesar, the gladiators, the Roman Empire. There's a certain fighting spirit from that time that you're bringing through this time. A certain defensive, like defending your own type that you're bringing through, standing your ground energy, fighting for what you want, fighting against the system, fighting for what's right. So you're bringing that through into this time that you had in that time. You stood up to the authority. And that's what you're bringing through the energy to this time. And they're saying it hasn't fully unleashed itself yet. They're saying just wait. Things you think you're not going to do, you're going to do. So they're like, get ready. So they're saying, get your popcorn, get ready. So enjoy your rest while you have it, because you're going to be fighting soon on like more of taking to the streets and marching and making, you're going to be one of those people that are going to be like, I've had enough. And that energy, once you decide that, you're going to bring all that energy through and you're going to put it into all that experience, into full force, standing up for what is right as us, for as a collective, because you can see the big picture and you can see what we don't want. And you're like, been there, done that, not doing it again. And that fighting spirit's going to come out and just like, everybody better get out of your way. So that's what they're telling me. So sounds pretty exciting, actually. I wouldn't want to stand in your way from what they're showing me.
No, for sure. That was wonderful, Cheri. Thank you. And thank you, BMIDP, for that question. And for Jenny, we have Marianne Spinella. Did I have a past lifetime in the time of the Templars? This is a sensitive area for me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. More than one. Like, you would get killed and you would go right back. And that doesn't usually happen all the time.
Well,
But it does happen. It can happen. And yes, you did. You're like, I have to go back. I'm going back. So after that. Yeah. So you were definitely a warrior / fighter. And you did do that. You were involved in those things. And you did it in your opinion, for the good. So did you kill people? Yes, you did. Sorry. I have to say what I'm saying. But
I'm just
it was for a good cause.
yeah. It's for a good cause. It was the cruise.
I'm sorry we're laughing. We're not laughing.
Crusades.
No. So I wish I had like another question about that. So how do you feel about those lifetimes? Are they bothering you, or do you feel good about it? So that's kind of the question. If I was, speaking to you, I would ask you that question. And I think you were a strong warrior, and you helped a lot of people.
And just to jump in on top of that, I just want to say I don't know what side of the fence her experience were on, but just so you know, I had many Templar lifetimes. And to me, when I was a Templar, I had honor and sacred duty, and everything I did to protect the sacred artifacts meant my life. So all the stuff that they said about the Templars and the church and all that stuff, yeah, that was very painful. And so that's my story. Go ahead,
No, I'm
Jenny.
glad you said something. I'm glad you said something.
Just want to give you a look into what I saw for myself.
So in the long run, you were doing an honorable thing.
Oh, she's just said, finishing business with the Pope and the King of France, laughing out loud, a strong heart feeling, a good feeling. Well, unfinished business, probably knocking their socks off. I'm sorry to say. I mean, yeah,
Okay.
because they were the ones who got rid of the Knights Templar.
Bastarnucks.
I would. So you said it's unfinished business. That means you need to finish that business. Meaning, you have to forgive everybody involved. You have to. I shouldn't say have to. If it's unfinished business, that means it's bothering you, and so to let it not bother you, there needs to be forgiveness, and that will release you from the unfinished business. And I mean, gosh, like, you still have those feelings after almost hundreds of years. Okay, so if it's really hard for you, get a shaman, and the shaman will take you back and help you. Or maybe the healing at the end of the show will heal that, because the Akashic Records Masters can heal most things. I think they could heal anything, actually. So maybe that'll take care of it. If it doesn't take care of it, I recommend a shaman. And then the shaman can get rid of it fast. You don't have to carry it for lifetimes. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to. It'll just get taken care of in like 1 or 2 or 3 sessions, probably 1. Okay. So what do you have to say about that, Val? What do you have to say?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I would say that if Mary Ann heard about what that lifetime was about, that it's repressed anger and feelings of being betrayed, that she would release that automatically, knowing, oh yeah, the root cause of this feeling, being betrayed and having that anger. Now she can release it at the end of the show when we do the clearing. Yeah. Just getting to that, it's like it dissolves it. So,
but on the other hand, a good part of that life was you had that camaraderie, that feeling of family with the other ones. So that's a really wonderful thing. So there's good parts to it, Val, right?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
It was a brotherhood, right? Like they truly,
it was a brotherhood,
loved
and
each other.
Yes, absolutely, based on really a heart connection and a soul connection to do a particular job, at least for the beginning knights of the Knights Templar who started the whole thing. The ego wasn't involved, and it wasn't about personal money, but these people were usually from wealthy families already, and so this became their mission. So anyway, yeah.
Okay.
It's hard to know the whole thing. Everybody has their own story. Yeah. So yeah. So thank you for that, Jenny. I do love that reading you did. And for Cheri, we have Denise. Could I ask what this life has for me? Thank you, ladies. This lifetime has for me.
Okay. Hi, Denise. Well, let's see what they have. It's kind of an open-ended question, so we'll see if we can get something specific. Spiritual advancement is what they're saying. Learning to project from your heart, from being heart, learning to be heart-centered, coming from, that's the center, and projecting outwards, coming from your heart. They're saying, I'm having a hard time explaining it. They're saying on your journey, that's what your journey is now, is you need to come from a place of, from your heart, not your brain, not your gut, your heart. And that's where you need to, on your journey, that was your goal in this life, was learning how to be heart-centered and to come from that place as you move through your life. Because that's where we're going as a collective. So that's what you came down to do, is learn how to do that. And once you learn that, then you intend to put it into practice. So you're going to learn how to come from that heart space, and you're going to do the work and walk the walk. And once you learn it, then you're going to use it. And that's your job, is to learn it, to use it, and then to help others go from where you were to learn it, and then understand it, and then to use it. And that's what your path is in this life, one of your main paths. And that's because that's where we're going as a collective. So that's what you're here to learn. And then not only to learn from yourself, then once you learn it and once you go, you're there to share it and to teach and to support others in their journeys from a heart-centered space. So I hope that was helpful for you.
Thank you, Cheri. That was very, very beautiful. Okay, so we're at the top of the hour, and these beautiful, beautiful Akashic Record readers have given you a lot of beautiful information and energy. And there is a lot of energy in between all of these words. So as you're sitting in this energy, know that. And before I close the records, we're going to go to either Jennie or Cheri to read, to do the healing or clearing.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I guess that's me this week.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I asked the Akashic Record Masters to clear and release from all that are in the chat and all that will watch in the future, all energy of all traumas that have been brought forth from all past, future, and concurrent lives, on all cellular levels, in all timelines, in all ancestral timelines, and in all space and time in between. I ask that you clear the eyes, the memories, the feelings, the emotions, and the experiences of all these traumas from all cellular structures on all levels, in all timelines, in all ancestral timelines, in all space and time, and in between time, in all lives, for the greatest good of all that are in the chat now and all that will watch, and the greatest good of all humanity. So mote it be. I ask that it be done. It is done. It shall be done. And I thank our beloved Akashic Record Masters, as above, so below. Thank you.
Thank you. That was great. Okay. So now in closing the records, I'm saying this for the group and all those who watch in the future. I would like to close by thanking the light for the truth. I would like to close by thanking the light for the healing energy. And I would like to close by thanking the light for the guidance and compassion toward our soul's purpose. And with this, we lock the records of this group the records are now closed. So thank you all for joining us here on this amazing Akashic record reading show with Cheri Trancing up. My mouth won't work. Cheri Trancing with Spirit and Starfish Jennie. You can go below and see their contact information. You can also donate to them on their PayPal accounts, and you can please go and like and subscribe on their channels. That would be fantastic. And just so you know, Cheri has reached 100 subscribers. We're all excited for that. And
everybody.
Jennie is getting up to speed. She's getting her StreamYard all set up. So we'll wait for that. And then she's going to be having a lot of live content. So you'll get alerted to that. So that'll be great. But still go and make sure you're subscribed to both of their channels. That would be phenomenal. They're incredible readers. And let me say that getting a full hour Akashic record reading is so powerful. It changes your life. So please do reach out to either one of them and know that they're amazing, and it would be a transformational experience. So thank you all for being with us. Everyone in the chat, thank you for your amazing questions, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye, everyone.
Right, bye. Thank you.
Bye.